We're live.
And another thing about how inefficient we are.
Oh yeah, we're hella inefficient. Speaking about efficiency, I found, obviously not sponsored. I found this new like editing like program.
Another one?
Yeah, not like a video editor, but like it's like supplementary. Like, so you know how like most of what I do for the editing is like cutting out silences in the podcast or like people
Yeah.
thinking. So it just goes in and you can sort of edit the parameters, but it'll just cut out all of a certain amount of silence. Like if there's silence
Oh,
for
it does
enough time.
automatically.
Yeah. So it like cut my editing time into like 1/10. The only problem is you only get 5 free ones, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do after the next 4 videos. So it's gonna go back to taking me like 2 hours to cut out all the silences.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Is it subscription based or what?
No, but it's like $100, and it's like,
Yeah, no.
I don't want to pay $100.
Yeah.
So
Worth if we were getting views, but otherwise no.
yeah, it's like if it would pay for itself, then sure, but it won't. Yeah. So how was everyone's huge vacation that was completely unintentional?
No, vacation.
It's not a vacation.
We already did this bit.
Yeah,
not a vacation.
But then we took another month off since then.
It's just a hiatus.
Yeah,
it's not a month. Yeah, it's not like it wasn't planned.
No, it's a vacation. It's a vacation.
We didn't. We didn't have any fun over the.
Yeah, I went to work.
We didn't
took an
do
exam.
Nice things.
I took an exam, so.
Oh shit! Wow,
Yeah.
fucking brag on us, won't you?
Yeah, and it still hasn't been graded, so.
Yeah.
I hate the like. That's why I prefer like. I mean, obviously, it's also easier to take online exams, but like that's why I hate it. I don't cheat. I supplement my learning with external resources.
You mean you supplement? It's not learning at that point. Learning is what happens before the exam.
No. But like, yeah, I hate like specifically like the not knowing. Like you have to wait a week after the exam to see what you got.
I hate when like there's like an essay or something on that's like due and you have to like do it in class or something. It's like, here's an essay, you have 30 minutes to do it, and the teacher can take like 4 weeks to grade them.
Yeah.
It's like
it's
I get you to have to read like 20 of these things, but writing also takes a lot longer than reading. I don't know.
Yeah.
Counterpoint: what does knowing knowing what you got change how you would spend that 4 weeks though?
Well, I just like I stress out about it in the meantime of the not
they
knowing.
don't care about that.
Yeah, bastards. Teachers are overrated.
All right, before we start bashing the teaching profession. Before we start bashing the teaching profession, I do want to jump at first. Somehow we start talking about Tosh.0. RJ reminded me of a bit, and specifically, actually, it was the combination of you two. RJ started talking about Tosh.0, and you just started talking about
you started talking about Tosh.0.
No, I started talking about Tosh.0.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Tosh.0. Anyway, one of the things, one of the jokes he made, I don't even think it was like literally like a 10-second bit. It was just like, I don't like how people always say, "Oh, I'm a bad test taker." You mean that part where you find out what you know? And it's just like, that stuck with me, and I'm like, haha, funny, because I think it's funny because I'm pretty good at tests.
Yeah. I am also. Well, historically, we'll see about this exam.
Yeah.
But it was funny because we were just talking in another thing about Tosh.0, and RJ said he had a bit that he has stuck in his brain, and we started saying we should save it for the podcast, and now we're here. RJ, go.
And another thing.
The Tosh.0 joke in my brain is one of the ones where he like I think he like takes some like viral YouTube person and does like a thing with them or something. I forget. But
like web redemption, that was his whole thing.
Maybe it was a web redemption. I forget exactly how it came out, but it had something to do with big dicks, and he was like, you had a big dick inside you all along, and there's like a fucking like naked black guy like behind him, rubbing his shoulders.
Interesting.
I feel like I know what you're talking about, and I can kind of picture the scene. I also have no idea which episode, like what web celebrity he brought on and what their whole bit was.
That is 100% what I've relayed to you is my entire memory of Tosh.0.
Yeah. And honestly, that's a pretty good summary.
Yeah.
It's so weird too, because I know I've seen like, a couple dozen episodes of that show, and I barely remember any of it.
Yeah.
Memory be dumb like that.
I only ever saw it when it was airing, and hasn't aired for ages.
Yes.
Did it? I knew he
Right?
like he interviewed Hard Rock Nick, and he wasn't a thing until like Danny Gonzalez was basically a thing.
I don't know
pretty
who
sure.
either of those two people were.
You don't know Hard Rock Nick? Oh my god, we're gonna do
No.
a reaction to Hard Rock Nick. That'll be the next time I
That's
do.
okay. You don't have to do that.
Next time I do video reactions.
All right, it started airing in 2009.
Yeah, that's not what I care about.
Holy shit! There are
Yeah.
12 seasons of it.
Yeah,
Holy
2020.
shit.
I knew it was on for like
What?
it stopped the year of the pandemic. It was on for ages. I knew that because of Hard Rock Nick. Like I saw online clips of Tosh.0 because he
I didn't even
had
know there's.
Hard Rock Nick on the web redemption.
For some
thing.
reason, I thought it was like a
I had
show.
like 5.
I thought there was one season, like 1 or 2 seasons.
No.
No,
I
it
just
kind of popped off.
stopped hearing about it.
Yeah.
Cable kind of fell off in general.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
especially with people our age and younger.
Maybe it was just like I stopped fucking watching Comedy Central because like
It died.
like it stopped having anything good on.
Yeah. I just stopped watching. Like, we're not gonna pay like $100+ a month for cable when
Yeah.
we can
To
just.
watch one channel sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though now with all the streamers to have all of, but the trick is you just like you have a couple of them for a couple months and then you rotate them. You cancel a
rotate 'em
couple
out.
and then do the other, and it's still cheaper than
Optimal.
cable.
Yeah, I
How
need
did
to
cable
I need to
last as long as it
cancel a
did?
few.
Yeah, I just canceled a couple recently. I canceled Paramount Plus. I took Peacock down to like the ad tier. I think my mom canceled Hulu.
Yeah, I think
That's funny. You
think
have a rotation
I also
Yeah.
I gave up Hulu.
spreadsheet.
I wasn't properly like subscribed. We had it through Spotify,
Oh yeah.
but we merged our Spotify account for Spotify Duo,
Mm,
and like I think it like is like, oh, this is like essentially a new account. You don't have Hulu with it anymore. I was like, I don't care. It
yeah.
has literally nothing.
Yeah.
There's not a single thing on. I like
I thought Hulu
went
had
through
some stuff.
Hulu to be like, no.
Hulu
Maybe
has
for other
Voids.
people.
Hulu's has the only stuff I would watch on there is I think it had Frasier and
Hold on. Let's go look at Hulu's selection
Let's
right
not.
now.
I think Hulu has Frasier and then it also had like Gordon Ramsay shows, so it would have
Uh.
like MasterChef and Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah. I
shit
think
like
we had
that.
already watched basically all of his stuff,
Yeah.
which
so,
is like the best stuff on there.
yeah. Literally whenever I went onto Hulu, it was to watch Gordon Ramsay shows basically.
Yeah.
So,
God,
oh, go ahead.
I remember I was
Sorry, guys. It's Always
I've-
Sunny in Philadelphia is on Hulu.
Oh
That's
yeah,
one.
we do watch
That's
that
one.
sometimes.
I caught that a couple of times, and I like on TV back when I lived with my parents. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not
Fine. It
like
wasn't that great.
yeah, I'm not like super crazy about it. It's April's like favorite sitcom, but like yeah, I'm more of Parks and Rec, Office, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Superstore kind of a gal.
But yeah, I was watching a bit of one of Gordon Ramsay's British ones. I think it was like the one where he goes to what's the one where he goes to restaurants and does like a makeover for the restaurant?
That's Kitchen Nightmares.
Nightmares.
Kitchen Nightmares, yeah. And I was watching one of his British Kitchen Nightmares, and it like there's these kids with the like really funny like British nicknames like Tommy like Big Nose or something like that. And I was like, it's just so fucking funny to me.
How does that fit on his name tag?
Yeah. Yeah, Kitchen Nightmares, like their success rate is like abysmal. It's like 10% or something, but like the restaurants
mean-
he's gone to that like survives. I mean, that's not
Yeah.
too surprising because it's like restaurants are one of the most difficult
Yeah,
to run businesses.
Volatile.
I think-
Yeah, don't.
I think the survival rate for restaurants in general is like 10%
Yeah.
for like a
Yeah.
period of
It's just
for longer periods of time. Some of them backslide really bad and like die like within the year
yeah.
after he came through, and others just fail. COVID killed a bunch of them.
Yeah. But even pre-COVID, like his success
Yeah.
rate wasn't like great. It's just funny because he's
Yeah.
like, the whole show is like, I'm gonna come in and save your restaurant. I've been in the industry for 20 years. I'm the best. And then it's like most of them just die.
Uh-huh.
Well, think of it this way. I bet 100% of them would have failed.
Oh
had he
yeah,
not
yeah.
showed up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
So
true.
really, if you think about it in a positive light, he saved 1 in 10.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So kudos to him. We would love to have him on the show.
Yeah, can he
Open
save our
invite.
show?
I don't need that.
Oh yeah, that's his next challenge. Just save our podcast. The thing about the podcast is there's virtually no overhead, so
There's also virtually nothing that could.
You always have to
benefit from
have
his
fresh
expertise.
content. What's this content? It's frozen. This is microwaved content.
Hey, microwaves are useful.
This
I
place
make a
is
lot
a
of.
shithole.
I use the microwave for a lot of shit, so I feel like it'd be a very hostile podcast environment if I was on the show with him.
What did
There's
you use the
mold
microwave
growing
for?
on your content.
Vegetables.
You cook vegetables in the microwave?
Well, defrost.
Oh yeah, I do. Okay, that's one thing. I thought you literally cooked them in the microwave. That would be horrendous.
Well, I mean, I don't cook them at all, pretty much. I only use I use a lot of frozen stuff.
So you just defrost them and then eat them?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so gross.
What?
You don't like. It's so easy to like saute them in a little bit of butter, or like, or
That's
just
extra work. That takes longer.
just
Yeah.
sprinkle them with olive oil and like
Takes longer.
salt and some herbs, and then just throw
Yeah,
them in
that
the
takes
oven.
longer.
It just like
It takes longer.
it takes like 20 minutes,
It does take
Yeah.
longer.
It's like 20 minutes longer.
but it tastes like I don't know 600 times better. 700.
tastes-
Yeah.
It does taste better.
Yeah.
It does not taste 20 times better, I'll say.
It tastes 60 times
I
better.
think it
600
does.
times
I'm
better.
just too lazy to.
Oh,
I do want to get like cooking is something that I wish I loved and I,
love
just
cooking.
don't.
I like the end result.
I love the
cooking.
end result.
It,
I love the end result. That's why I like going out to eat.
No, 'cause people,
True. Actually, I don't actually.
restaurants
Every time I go out
suck.
to eat, I can't get over how I'm like, man, this is like
Chain restaurants suck.
I could
Yeah,
get like
chain
one dinner. I'm
restaurants
like, man, this is like half a week's worth of groceries I'm spending right now, and I can't
Yeah,
turn that part of my brain off.
Yeah,
it tastes so good though.
yeah. It's like chain restaurants.
I know I could make something just as good if I put in effort and
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
I
I
just-
can't.
I could. I could make something
Yeah,
better.
you could. You could.
Yeah, it's really easy.
George might be able to make something better.
Yeah, I love cooking. I'll cook off anyone. I'll cook them right off, long and hard.
I cook sometimes. Oh, I made vegetable soup for the first time recently. That was the thing I made, and that
Hey.
turned out pretty well. Even though I almost overflowed the pot because I only had a 5-quart pot, and that's not big enough for the recipe I used.
Me and April made broccoli cheddar soup recently.
I also think
Nice. Broccoli
like,
cheddar's
I-
dope.
Yeah, I love broccoli cheddar. It's in my top
Yeah.
3 soups. Top
yeah,
three.
Alright,
it's
hold on,
it's
hold on. Hit me with
definitely a
them, hit
top
me
tier
with them.
soup.
My top 3 soups are lobster bisque, French onion, and broccoli cheddar.
Ooh,
I
those
think
are good ones.
bisques are kind of just okay. They're at one note. I'm not a huge fan of like thick, creamy soups.
I love
Chowder,
it.
chowder has like
I'm
shit
a
in
huge
it though.
fan of thick, creamy soups.
I don't like chowder.
With
as
stuff
much.
in it, yes, but like just if it's just the broth, then or like
I
a
think
bisque, then not really.
French onion is the thinnest soup I'll enjoy.
Yeah, I love French onion. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, I made that for the first
Like
time
I'm
recently.
a big.
That takes
I
a lot
love
of
thick
effort.
soups.
Like
I love thick.
French onion takes like so
Mhm.
much effort. You have to cook those onions down for like half an hour while stirring them. Like,
Yep.
it's crazy.
The best is a thick soup in a bread bowl.
I don't like
that's
bread
peak.
bowls
You don't like? I love bread bowls.
because like
It's a novelty.
they
but
get.
I
I
wouldn't-
feel like they get too soaked, and then like I want to eat the bowl, but then you have to like eat most of the soup to use a lot of the bowl
Yeah,
besides like
that's
the
true.
rim, and I like dipping first and then scraping the bottom. So
Yep.
yeah,
I mean,
want them
dipping
to-
or bread bowls are both good.
yeah,
I have a difficult time enjoying soup if I don't also have bread.
yeah. Bread is so good with soup. I had the leftover broccoli cheddar soup with bread for lunch today. It was delicious.
Broccoli
I
and
didn't
cheddar
have
and
bread with
bread
my
go
soup.
so good together. You're stupid.
Wait, you
Oh.
don't have bread with your soup?
If with the soup I made just this last weekend, I didn't.
Idiot. You're kicked off the
Well,
podcast.
bread goes way better with thicker soups too, and like Ryobi had a thinner soup, I believe, right?
I was just
Pretty thin.
vegetable soup, so I
Yeah.
guess so.
Yeah,
Just
that's-
like
yeah.
a
It wasn't
broth
much
with
room for other.
vegetables
There
floating in
wasn't.
it.
There wasn't much room for other stuff.
Yeah,
It was like almost. I really almost overfilled.
not an
this.
ideal bread soup.
I probably needed more liquid than I had.
I'm
I
a
didn't have space in the pot.
I'm a recent consumer of soup. As growing up, I
Yeah,
never.
pretty recent for me as well.
Yeah, growing up, I never really liked soup. I
Why?
just thought it's like.
So good. It's like getting a dose of vegetables on easy mode.
Yeah, but like I like there like a lot of the soups feature like stuff I don't like even to this day. Like I don't like beans, and a lot of soups have beans.
You're
And
yeah, but they just that's the best part about soup though. Everything in the soup just tastes like soup. It doesn't taste like the individual ingredients.
yeah, but I don't care about flavor. Like I don't mind the flavor of beans. I don't like the texture of beans.
But they just get like soggy anyway, so they just get mushed in with other stuff.
Yeah, I don't like stuff that's super mushy. And like that's why I still don't I also don't like potatoes in soup. Like I don't like that
Yeah.
that texture of like
I like potatoes and soup.
like wet potatoes. I don't know.
I had so many like huge chunks of potato. It was
Yeah,
great.
I can't do potatoes in soup. I love potatoes outside of soup. Like I love pretty much
Yeah.
every preparation of potato except for potatoes in soup.
More for me, I guess.
Yeah.
I
no,
don't
'cause
usually
I'll
go
still
for
eat 'em.
baked potatoes because I'm not a big sour cream guy.
Well, I don't
I don't really like sour cream.
I don't like sour cream as like a topping where it's like I like using sour cream to make something more
Yeah,
like
yeah.
creamy.
Sour cream can be good as an ingredient in like baked good or something like that.
Mhm.
Like it's gonna be mixed in with something, but like if I'm biting it into fucking sour cream,
Yeah.
nah,
Yeah,
I'm not into that at all.
I agree. Like I don't eat sour cream as a topping, but I put sour cream in my eggs, like my
Yeah.
scrambled eggs, because it
Yep,
makes them more
yep.
like creamy and oh, it's so good.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I like baked potatoes, but I just don't go for sour cream. So I'll go like butter and then cheese, bacon bits, chives, shit like that. So yeah,
I would eat a baked potato with nothing else on it.
Just potato.
I mean, I could. I would. It's just so easy to throw something else on it that I never
Yeah.
would. But I would still
Yeah.
enjoy it.
I think butter's the thing most important for me to enjoy a baked potato.
Yeah, like butter,
'Cause
and
otherwise I'm
and
like
salt and
otherwise
cheese.
I'm like
It's so easy.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
get
know.
some
It
peanut
makes
butter
my
on
mouth
there,
feel
yeah.
so fucking dry.
I mean, I could eat a baked potato with peanut butter on it.
It'd probably be not awful.
Yeah. Ooh,
Not
think it would be the
not
worst.
optimal, but
a baked potato with Nutella in it sounds actually intriguing.
I think it's too much. If
That
a baked
almost
potato
sounds
were
weird.
maybe half of a baked potato,
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do. Yeah,
Half a baked potato, well, two halves of a baked potato, one side with peanut butter, one side with Nutella, and then you smash them together.
then you're, I don't know, something.
All right, we hit the 20-minute mark. Let's go
Something
to Google
somewhere.
Feud.
Somebody somewhere would be offended enough to hunt you down.
Yeah.
Crimes
Well,
against potatoes.
they already are. I was
It's
gonna,
alright.
I was gonna say the thing you told us not to say on the podcast. I'm
Good.
glad I
Thank you.
didn't.
Thank you for restraining yourself. I know it's really, really hard.
Yeah. Okay. So, do we want to do culture, people, names, questions, animals,
Jesus Christ.
entertainment, food, easy mode, or I'm feeling lucky?
Food. We're talking about food. We're doing Google Feud.
Damn it! Now I have to cut something else.
No, we're
Which we
doing
have-
Google Food now.
Oh, Google Food. Good one, RJ. Hi, you
Google
can't cut this
Food.
now. RJ made a joke.
Yeah.
Dummy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Idiot.
Well, I just meant
Yeah,
cut the
fucking-
part where I put the Discord on the screen.
No, no, no.
How to choose a ripe watermelon?
Dog invited you to play Rocket League.
Auto.
I don't know who Dog is. Shout out to Dog. No, these aren't gonna. What's gonna be the top? Like,
Avocado.
no.
People
Watermelon.
fucking love avocado.
Watermelon.
Avocado's niche. Watermelon. I could be on there, but I doubt that's
It's gonna
top.
be. I imagine it's like a big fruit, right?
No, I'm. Oh wow!
Yeah.
No, you
All right.
proved me wrong.
Avocado
Holy
number
shit!
Instantly.
number 2 or number 3. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I think avocado's
Yeah.
on there. I don't think it's that high, but yeah,
Damn it.
Middle
this
of
is
the
number
pack.
5. Fuck.
middle of the pack.
Apple.
All right. That's all I got.
That's what I was kind of thinking, like apple, peach, maybe.
Yeah.
Pineapple, but not apple.
Gave you
Oh, I know.
pineapple from Apple?
I know how you smell the butt of a pineapple. That's how you.
Yeah. There's a couple of ways with watermelon. I've seen the like how to pick a good watermelon
You
like
shake it or something?
picture a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm. There's gotta
and
be some vegetables. I
the
just can't.
information does not stick with me. No, it's gonna be all fruit. I
I think it's gonna
guarantee
be all
it.
fruit. I feel like vegetables have more
Hmm.
staying power. If they're bad, they're like
Peach,
visibly
maybe?
rotting.
Banana.
Oh, banana's a good one.
Banana's super easy though.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Uh,
true. I should have thought of that.
I mean,
no
I don't-
vegetables.
What's that long one?
Tomato.
Longer than
Tomato.
watermelon.
That's what I wonder. Kind of tomato.
No.
Not tomato.
Maybe. Go with what's the other main melon?
Cantaloupe?
Cantaloupe.
I don't think.
Cantaloupe seems more out there than tomato to me, but
Yeah.
you chase your bliss. Do both. Do
Let-
both.
Okay, I'm gonna do tomato first. Damn it. Cantaloupe? Is that how you spell it?
Yeah. I'm not sure how to spell it.
Yeah.
I can't see. It's too small.
We were both
I
wrong.
trusted you to spell it right.
It was, I said Cantelope.
Okay, I think that first E is an A.
Oh, Canta.
Oh, wait, do we get another try?
Yeah. Okay, neither
Oh,
spellings were there.
now we're done.
Oh, it's loop? Cantaloupe?
It should have fucking gave us it.
Yeah.
That's unlucky. What was it? Mango, papaya.
Papaya, dragon fruit,
I would
honeydew.
probably. Oh, honeydew's
honeydew
another melon.
melon,
Oh,
Jackfruit. Yeah, it's like a lot of it is like bigger fruit like melons, because it's like you buy one and you have to really make sure it's good, because like
I'm surprised, like, no, like, squash or eggplant, like, no vegetables at all.
maybe they
Yeah.
have longer shelf lives, so it matters.
People
Yeah.
well people don't. I guarantee you, fruits are eaten more than
Bleach.
vegetables.
Wow, I never eat fruit. Almost never.
It's bleach. I guarantee it. Not the first one, but
I'll say bleach. I'm not as confident as you. Yeah, it's not.
what? That's
Um,
definitely. I guarantee. I'm gonna check this right now.
What happens if you drink pee?
What
Pee is probably on there.
happens if you
Oh,
Yeah.
pee, baby!
What happens if you drink blood?
Oh wait, I just realized I'm cheating. Fuck. Okay.
Oh,
I was trying to prove my point.
now Ryobi can't answer. You
God
can
damn it.
you can just spectate on this round.
No.
Oh.
They are funny though. I still think my answer should have been on there.
What happens?
Was
if
it on
you
there?
drink
No. I was wrong.
So this whole thing was pointless.
alcohol?
No, I don't think so.
I
I
don't think so. It's gotta be
Cannot
all
confirm or deny whether it's
non-drinks,
on there.
right? It's gotta be all
Yeah.
non-drinks.
I can't confirm or deny that.
Drink. Oh my god. I just keep thinking semen. And I'm proud of
Yeah,
that.
keep thinking and don't.
What happens if
Don't
you
write it.
drink
Oh, what would hand sanitizer?
tears?
Tears. That doesn't fit.
No, it doesn't fit. It's too short.
I'm so mad it wasn't on
Yeah,
there.
sanitizer, hand sanitizer.
Sanitizer.
What
Oh,
did
man.
I even say?
Soap?
I honestly forgot what I was going to.
No,
what
soap
I
is too
asked.
short.
Bleach.
Oh yeah, I still think I should have been on.
These
there.
are all longer. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm super like.
Nuclear waste.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Nuclear waste. Damn it. Pool water.
One of these is
Pool-
very funny.
Pool water.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
Too much water.
salt
Salt
water.
water.
So
Okay,
not
so
what I said, but okay.
No,
Gotta
but
twofer.
okay, we got it.
You gotta give me.
Oh, okay. Too much. Oh, so they could be multiple worded. That's interesting. Multi-word.
Too much? Too much maybe? Drink
Drink too much. Let's go.
too much coffee, too much
Much
milk.
milk.
Yeah, that was a lot of them.
Not enough.
No.
No, I think you said water, and that gave you the water ones, so I don't think that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. If you drink sand.
If you drink
Chlorine.
chlorine
No.
Oh, if chlorine's not gonna be it, if it didn't give me.
Spoiled milk on
antibiotics.
eye drops. Eye drops are extremely
Expired
poison.
milk.
Eye
I
drops
thought
are
it just makes you like shit yourself.
no. Eye drops are well. It depends how much you drink, but that Visine, which is eye drops, basically like someone I just know because I watch a lot of true crime. One lady murdered her husband by putting eye drops in his drink. Essentially,
That's wild.
they're extremely poisonous.
So when I looked it up, one of the things this must be like a historical grab because one of the top results when I searched is what happens if you drink the Grimace shake. I'm sad that
Ah,
wasn't on here.
yeah. Okay, now don't look.
All right, I won't disqualify myself.
How to eat a banana? Because people like
That's like
argue.
to mind. That's more. I feel like that's more how to peel a banana than eat it.
Yeah.
But people, yeah, I
How
just
do
know
people, why are people asking how to eat anything?
how to eat
That's not
Steak?
unreasonable.
steak.
Yes, it is.
Steak, because they're like
Depending on
asking
what
about the
comes
cook.
next, RJ, it's not that intuitive sometimes.
These are all one-word answers, except maybe two of them.
Yeah, unless they're two very short words, like a gay guy.
How to
don't
eat
think
an
that's it.
apple.
I don't need to. I don't
That
need
would
to
be
cheat.
Anne,
Yeah, I know.
idiot. You
How
fucking
to
dumbass.
eat a.
Pear.
I feel like
Oh, we
banana's
know it
more
can't
likely
be-
to be on there than pear.
Dragon
You know-
fruit.
We know
Oh,
it
that
can't
could
be how
be.
to
Kiwi.
eat
Yeah, dragon fruit makes sense. Kumquat.
kiwi. I'd say kiwi. Kiwi's weird.
Avocado.
Stupid.
Oh yeah, kiwi is on there.
Hell yeah.
Avocado.
Nice job, RJ. Honestly, what were the fruits that were listed?
Edamame?
What were the fruits that?
How do you
no,
spell
not-
edamame?
would be Anne.
Oh yeah, that's right. No. Oh yeah. I think it would just be no article. It would be how do you eat edamame?
Yes.
How do you eat a penis?
How do you eat a? I still think steak could be on there.
It could.
I'm not.
What were the other
confident enough.
fruits from the first question?
It was all like melons.
You think watermelon would be on here?
No.
It could be
I don't
4,000.
think so.
Maybe that's not long enough to be 4,000.
Jackfruit was on there?
I don't think jackfruit's gonna be on here, but let's go for it. Yeah.
No.
How to eat a?
So.
What's something that has like like a lobster or a crab because they have the shell?
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
I had lobster.
Okay, I'll go for lobster. Damn it!
Really? I thought that would be it.
Yeah, I was
I was like, what's
confident in that.
difficult or not intuitive to eat?
Yeah.
Something spicy, maybe?
How to eat a?
I bet
Chew.
it's all fucking weird fruit.
Yeah, it
Not
could
all
be.
of it. I bet a bunch of it is fruit.
Yeah, we could say
wrong. Or
say
maybe a nut or like
Oh yeah, a Brazil nut.
maybe? No.
Maybe if we say nut, it'll give us ones that.
Oh
aren't
yeah,
the
we'll just say nut. Damn it! How to eat a nut?
Mango,
Crawfish.
Crawfish,
That's basically
papaya, peach,
crawfish is so
pomegranate.
crawfish
It's a
is
different
super
crustacean.
guava,
yeah.
kumquat. Yeah. It's almost entirely fruit.
Yeah.
Weird.
I said
Why
kumquat.
mango?
I said kumquat.
Oh man, I totally
Or I might have said that
I-
for the first one. I can't remember.
okay.
I
I
don't
was gonna
remember.
say if you said it, I missed it because I
Why
would've
is
said, yeah,
mango
go
so
ahead.
high?
I don't know.
Damn. One more, Una Mas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's go culture this time.
animals.
Okay.
Is it cool to be gay?
Honestly, yes. Say that.
Damn it. I thought that might be on there, like someone questioning their sexuality.
Hi.
Is it cool to
Hi.
be me?
Bi? If
No,
gay's
me,
the-
me.
I doubt
I'm looking at that bottom one that's super
Yeah.
short.
it's not me.
And then maybe it is bi. I don't know. Like 2 letters. Fuck.
Yourself.
Uh,
What's
Say
a
it.
really long one?
Say it. Say yourself. Damn it.
The answer is no. It's not cool. Is it cool to be fat?
autistic, sober, tall, aversion, and introvert. Fat.
Friends with your ex makes so much sense.
Wait, what's that last one?
Everything else.
It was
Fat.
fat.
Is it
Is it
cool to be
Oh, there's
fat?
3 letters instead of 2. Aw, unlucky.
Yeah. Okay, giraffes are tall.
Oh. No.
No. Everyone
what is it,
knows
like,
that
related
giraffes
to-
are tall.
Related to.
Well, everyone knows that it's not cool to be fat. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Gosh, don't cancel me. I love my fat kings and queens.
I don't.
Down with the monarchy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Giraffes are
Giraffes are.
offensive. Oh, giraffes are
Prone to scoliosis.
Mammals?
I don't know.
This is
Related to
really
horse-
hard.
Related to horses, because they're. I don't think they are.
Yeah, related to horses.
related to what animal?
Okay.
Ah.
Related to what- We deserve that.
Yeah.
Wait, Tears,
Um,
you said they're related to something, some like longhorn,
Well, we would have gotten
Yeah,
it through
pronghorn.
related.
pronghorn or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Tearzu.
I
You're a
think
real one.
all hoofed animals are related if you go back far enough.
Animals?
Overpowered.
The yogurt?
Maybe.
Wait, what?
If you go back far enough, all living things are related. If you go back far enough.
Yeah, exactly. So, related is so relative a term. And giraffes are spotted.
No.
No.
Giraffes.
I mean, maybe,
gotta be
but
like-
I
it's like a
hope that's
question.
not it, because that's.
It's gotta be all questions, right?
I don't know. Like
Maybe.
there was that giraffe born recently that was like the world's first spotless giraffe.
Oh wait,
Giraffes are
Hold on.
stupid.
stupid could
Giraffes
be one.
are
No.
giraffes are
Timid?
You think
overpowered.
giraffes are gay
Timid?
is a valid answer.
No.
Not
None of
timid.
these are none of these are long enough or
For timid?
short enough. Timid?
What? 6,000 is definitely short enough to be timid. I'm not saying it is, but it's short
No,
enough to be.
gay.
Oh no, timid.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious if they're timid.
Giraffes are
Scared of their shadow.
Are
Sounds
endangered.
Endangered.
Let's
There you
go.
That was
Oh.
only 4,000. I kind of hate that.
Yeah. But I'm just glad it's up there.
really
Yeah, we got one.
cool.
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 I'll go
I
with
hope-
cool.
Cool.
I got nothing
No.
else.
Fuck.
No.
Tallest
Herbivore.
animals in the world. How did we
Kosher?
not get tallest animals in the world when we
Yeah,
put
I said tall. This is
Nah,
bullshit.
not close enough. It
Damn
wasn't
it.
that nut.
Herbivores that initially had shorter necks. That's true, actually. At least I've heard that.
Yeah.
I bet if we
I've-
said herbivores, it
heard
would have gave
that.
us both of those.
I feel like I've heard that's
Does that say giraffes are
not
kosher?
entirely-
Like to eat? Holy.
How could that not entirely be true?
Giraffes are
They literally had to have shorter necks before, because you can't.
Yeah. No, I think the thing that's not quite right is that they like evolved taller necks to reach leaves or something like that. I'm not sure.
No, it was like humans standing up over grass. It was mostly to be able to see predators over the grass, is what I've heard. I'm not a giraffe scientist. Nicer
are
way to
these-
say
Are these swears or not? Let's get that out of the
goodbye.
way.
No, it's like politeness stuff. It's like etiquette stuff.
Nicer way to say I hate you.
I don't think it's gonna be like inherently mean stuff. I
Nicer
think it's
way
gonna
to
be
say,
like
leave me alone.
I think it's gonna be like mostly like sort of curt stuff or like short
How about
stuff.
go away? Go away. Go away.
Go away. Yeah.
I like I just sent it.
See, I don't.
Damn,
see,
fuck.
I don't think it's gonna be mean stuff. Because I was looking up recently, like a nicer way to say like thanks, thanks for thanks, like just thanks, like a more polite
Who
way
needs
to
a
say
nicer
that.
way
How
to
about-
say thanks?
How about you're
Because
fired?
it's like it sounds short and like kind of curt and like so I was looking up a nicer way to say it. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be mean stuff. I think it's gonna be
All right,
like
well, you
sort
need
of
to give me an
curt stuff.
example. You
I
need to
say
give me an
goodbye.
example that convinces
gave
me of
you-
your.
I gave you two examples, like
Put-
thanks.
I don't think
Drop
either
goodbye
one-
in.
I
Drop
don't think either
goodbye
one
in.
of those are on here.
Thanks, goodbye, like stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Drop one
That's
of
on
those
here,
in.
then good
Damn.
for you. Okay.
Okay, and maybe not.
Nicer way to say.
But I just know I was recently looking up like thanks, for example, like at the end of an email specifically, like because it seems just kind of short and like curt or like like you can't be asked. I guess nicer way to say. Oh, one of them could be like I'm not into you type of a thing. Like I don't like
Fat.
you
You're
like
not
that.
interested.
Yeah.
Nicer
Or
way
I'm
to say
breaking up with
fat.
you.
I'm breaking up with you.
I bet it's something to do with relationships, but I don't. I'm breaking up with
That
you.
looks
I
too
think maybe too
long.
long.
That
Yeah.
looks too long.
Yeah, I agree. It's one of them's gonna be something like that, like something to do with a relationship.
Say
like,
not interested. Maybe not
maybe
interested.
we're
is-
done.
Uh,
It looks too long and too short. Like too short for 5,000, too long for
it's just-
10,000.
yeah, weird phrasing.
Yeah.
We gotta get one.
That might be 1,000.
Nicer
That
way to
looks
say
really
fat.
short. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Bam.
Nice.
I saw
We got
like
one.
a 3-letter one. I'm
Got
like,
one.
maybe it's fat.
Yeah.
How to say?
Stupid. Oh, maybe it's just like single
Yeah.
word.
Stupid.
Yeah. Okay. I see.
Oh, we're getting the groove now.
Okay. So I was
Nicer
wrong.
way to say
I had
sexy.
like I had
I thought it'd be more
confirmation bias.
phrases.
Yeah. So did I. But how to
Sexy.
say-
Nicer way to say gay?
No.
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 None of them are short enough.
It'd be
Yeah.
as short as fat, and none of them are as short as fat.
Yeah.
Nicer way to say sexy or ugly.
Ugly,
Oh,
ugly. I
ugly.
like ugly better.
Yeah. Ugly's better, but it's wrong.
No, really?
Homeless, poor, dumb, disabled.
Issues.
First come, first serve.
ASAP.
wouldn't have got-
ASAP does seem like one of the ones that I was talking about, where it's like a more polite way to say like a thing that could seem curt or just like
Yeah.
not.
Oh, we did much worse.
Nice.
Man,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we call it there?
we got 3 total answers.
We
or
got
was it
0
total?
for is it cool to be?
Yeah. Sorry,
Alrighty.
let the team down there.
Ryobi,
All right, let's just keep that first round.
take it from here.
Okay, so
Cut out the entirety of the second round. Joe. Take that out.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
just like crop that out. Crop that out.
Oh
Crop that
yeah.
out.
Leave it in, but crop out the total at the end.
Yeah. Even though they could do the addition
Badly
themselves.
edit the total.
Make it say 6 billion.
Yeah.
1 million Google Feud points.
All right,
You have to
Ryobi.
write it around the word total.
Yeah.
All right, so it's been a minute since our last pod. I started taking.
I feel like it's been a little bit longer than a minute, but
yeah,
okay.
just it's been longer than, greater than, or equal to a minute.
Oh
Uh-huh.
yeah. I think
started
it's
taking
equal to.
in-person-
Less than or
in-
equal to 1 year.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
It has to be. False.
like my estimate better.
Yeah.
I started taking in-person Japanese classes, and I had the opportunity to talk to some people who are from Japan. And one of the things obviously their
Where-
English is better than my Japanese.
You're but
Sorry?
Where?
At a university.
Oh, but just
I'm like taking a class.
but you don't currently go to university. Is
Yeah.
it like your alma mater?
No.
So you just
It's just like a thing they offer, like a program. I'm not enrolled in the
interesting.
It's not like
university.
it's not like a university class, or
No.
maybe it is, but like
It's
you're
not.
not like getting like credits or anything.
No, it's not for credits
Yeah.
Oh,
or a degree.
interesting.
It's just a class to learn and have fun.
Sounds dumb.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
It is
Oh.
$10,000.
Yeah.
Is that no? It's because it's not for credits. It's actually much cheaper.
Yeah. I thought about doing a similar thing Sorry, I don't mean to derail, but like with like a cooking class.
Spanish?
No,
Oh, cooking.
with
Yeah.
like a cooking class.
I have kind of wanted to take a cooking class as well.
Yeah.
What
I-
stopped you?
I took like a daily one, like just a day cooking class in LA. Like my mom got it for me and my sister for like
Oh,
Christmas
that's
or
fun.
something.
That's like a fun gift.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. I
Getting
learned how
around
to
to
make.
do anything other than go to work is almost impossible for me.
Yeah, I get that. Luckily, my school doesn't actually like it takes up a lot of my time, but it's like mostly at home, so
Uh-huh.
I don't have
Yeah,
to
no,
commute
yeah,
that
no
often.
commute. It's a lot more time in the day.
But yeah, but sorry.
Okay.
Continue.
Yeah, so I did some like I've done some like independent study for like I guess like a year now, off and on, varying degrees of results,
Hmm.
as in just progress, but very, very slowly.
Mm.
So I decided to take a class, and we got opportunity to talk with some Japanese natives. And one of the things they asked me was, "Oh, what English slang should we know?" And I blanked. I could not think of like anything useful.
You
And
should
of
have
course,
said. You should have said fisting.
Yeah.
okay, I did not. It didn't come to mind at the time. Like I
Yeah.
said,
That's
I
important
goofed.
slang.
Yeah.
I goofed. And that's basically what I'm here now, is because as in the manner of thinking of comebacks and ways to win an argument after the fact when you're trying to fall asleep, I'm like, all right, now I'm thinking of slang words I should teach people. So I made a list.
I don't even entirely register words as slang unless
It's
they're like
incredibly hard to think about consciously.
unless they're like relatively like they're like relatively outside of my own experience. Like
Mm.
Bet.
yeah, like bet or like Liddy or something. Like I'm like these aren't things that these aren't
I
things that are really part of my vocabulary, but I've heard
exactly.
them and they sound weird to
Yes.
me.
I used to
You
say
still
bet
reckon
all the time.
Yeah.
I feel
It's
like yeah, George I think if is more out of the three of us the most likely person to use bet
yeah.
on the daily.
I like bet.
But so
If someone was
bet is
like,
on here.
if someone was like, "Hey, use bet," I'd be like, "Bet."
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
so
So
dumb.
I guess in
If
this
someone was like, "Hey, use bet," I'd be like, "In what context?"
use it in a sentence. Please. No, I want you to use it in a sentence.
Dumbass.
BET. No, don't spell it.
I bet on.
That's where it comes from because
Yeah,
it's like bet on
Bet
it.
on
Like
it.
it's
Yeah.
certain.
yeah.
At least I think. I'm
I
not
mean,
a
that-
bet
that-
scientist.
Put money on the fact that I will do whatever is being proposed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So bet is probably it once again, it's not quite in our everyday, the three of us, but definitely
The two of
be
us.
good to know. Good to know.
George uses it every day.
It may come up.
I used to know a lot of like smoking slang, like
Uh-huh.
toke,
Like?
piece, rig. That's about it. Hit.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
Does
Like
hit even count as? I guess it does.
I think it's slang.
Hit's even in poker or like cards. You're like, oh, hit me, and you're like, take a card. It's
Yeah,
like give me it.
it's like a
Give
foreign
me the
person would
thing.
hear that and they'd be like, "Okay," and then they just fucking deck you.
Yeah, when they're watching,
Yo,
when you're watching
hit
when you're watching Aladdin.
If you
and
say
then-
so.
Oh,
Does a fucking flying kick.
grabs a shovel. Dunk.
that's why you gotta ask the follow-up question. Hit with what?
Yeah.
Context is important, especially with slang. So good. I think this one. Here's my issue. Kind of like with George and his smoking slang. I'm like, all right, what is actually worth knowing, and what is like gamer shit? Because that's my vocabulary. I'm like, is goat worth teaching people? Oh, he's the goat. Or
I don't
he's
think-
goated.
I don't think it's useful.
I think it's
Yeah.
funny, but I don't think it's common.
Yeah.
It's somewhat common.
Yeah, it's like I put it on
Is
the
this
list. But I,
broadcasting to anyone other than just us,
No.
George? Okay.
No. Why?
I was just curious.
Oh shit! It's on the wrong side.
what's on
I
the wrong
see.
side?
Wait, were you guys not able to see?
I just pulled up Discord again.
I was watching you Google weed slang.
Yeah, no, that's not. It was supposed to be streaming the OBS to you guys, but
Okay.
sorry,
Okay, so
we got derailed.
we're
That's
back.
my bad.
Yeah.
We're back. Yeah, we're goated at podcasts.
Yeah.
We are the goat.
Well, I'm gonna
We're
cut
the
that.
podcast goats.
No.
Yeah, but we were talking about goat.
We're talking about goat, greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When did that start becoming a thing? When did you first hear that?
I've heard that like practically my whole life.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't hear it until I was like in 2020, really pandemic and after.
Really?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
last 5 years.
I think it's
5
like,
years, I
well,
think.
you guys aren't that into
Pre-
sports, right?
Pre-pandemic for sure. Pre-pandemic for sure, but like
Not
last 5
really.
years.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
more common. Oh, like my MJ's the goat.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's like a huge, like, Messi or Ronaldo's the GOAT, like, because it's a really easy slang to come to,
Yeah,
because
it's a
greatest of all time, like, it just
Yeah.
spells it.
acronyms are fun.
Yeah.
But like I feel like it definitely got more pop. Like people started using it
Yeah, like a
more
lot of
often
stuff.
for the most inane stuff.
Yeah, it's like bet. I heard that for the first time, like maybe 2016, 2015, but then it like
Yeah.
it ramped up hugely in popularity like
A
since
couple
then.
years later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
All
Some
right,
more
hearing-
weed slang? Baked?
hit
Blazed?
those both
The-
mean high.
those mean high.
Ganja? Reefer?
Those both mean weed,
Oh
Those
yeah.
both mean weed. And I
Wacky
did know that.
tobacco?
which means cannabis.
Yeah.
The devil's lettuce.
Yeah. Or Diablo's lechuga.
See, these are things that I do know what they are, despite
That's
not
the
being in that
English
sphere.
slang, though.
Yeah.
But does that mean it's worth learning? The fact that I know
Probably.
it.
Like
I
it depends. It depends if those Japanese people are stoners.
If they're stoners, they might already know it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
I don't think they would be like, oh, you idiot! I already know that. I'd be like, oh, that's cool that you already know that.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe-
50 and 12s both mean police.
Why is
12
12s
or
mean
12s,
police?
I don't know.
Also, the fuzz
The-
means
the-
police.
Yeah, the
Fuzz,
fuzz also means
police.
police.
These might be useful just for
the explanation.
music
the ex-
lyrics.
The explanation I've heard is that 10, 12 is like
Officer down.
I don't think it's officer down. It's like a backup or like it's
Oh.
like it's like there's an incident here or something like that. I don't know. Something.
Yeah.
It's some kind of like
Radio.
Technically, anything
it's
is an
some kind of
incident.
police signal.
Technically, anything is an incident if you think about it.
Yeah.
Even this podcast is an incident.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah,
a 10-12
like-
going on.
Yeah. I don't think that like
Public disturbance.
you're taking my incredibly vague memory of something that might not be true.
That could be the name of this podcast. Incredibly vague memories that might not be true.
If we condense that down, it could work.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
this is why 3 heads are worse than 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we do live up to the name.
Yeah.
Very true.
So, I wonder if there's anyone. No, because it says that's our channel name, right? You can't really see our content, but not know what 3HAWT. Wait, is our? I
A
can't,
lot of the new ones that a lot of people will be confused with. Cap means lying.
Cap. I don't have cap on here. See, this is why I wanted to bring this up with you guys.
Yeah.
No cap. We've even talked about no cap. What the fuck's
Yeah.
wrong with me?
Yeah. No cap is probably the most recent one that I heard.
Yeah.
Like, and I still heard it like pre-pandemic, but I don't think I've heard any new slang. No, there is one. It's like it's not really slang, but people on TikTok. The most recent one I heard. I don't know if this counts as slang, but people
Oh, good.
are
I'm not on
talking.
TikTok, so this is good.
People are talking. Like I'm not either. I just get my TikTok information through other social media platforms. I don't
Or
want to be
April.
outed as someone. No, she doesn't watch TikTok either.
Really?
We get it through like YouTubers who make fun of TikToks.
Oh.
Yeah, but like a lot of TikTokers are apparently talking about ick, like icks.
Oh, I see that on dating apps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically
Ick.
just it's kind of like a red flag, but more of like a thing that like makes
It's
you
like
go,
after the
Makes you
fact,
go
right?
ick.
yeah,
It's the thing that makes you go ick.
yeah, that makes you go like, oh, I don't like that, basically. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Feeling
that
of
feels
like,
pretty
sudden feeling
self-explanatory.
of it's like
Yeah. That's why it's like barely slang, but
revulsion,
yeah.
disgust.
But now that but real quick, do any of y'all have icks?
In relationships or like
Just like if
Dating?
you were talking to someone, let's say in relation, if you're talking to a potential mate or something,
all right, I have a habit and a
Okay.
phrase. Which would you like first?
both at the same time.
Same time.
No, I
Smoking
guess.
cigarettes, instant out.
Oh yeah, me too.
100%
Yeah,
big. That's a huge ick.
100%.
That's the biggest ick there is.
Yeah, I agree.
Other than like extreme like body
Odor.
modification.
Mm.
Oh wait, I think
Like,
we
I
talked
don't
about
think I'd
this.
want that.
Gauges.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well,
Gauges scare me.
I like
I don't-
little tiny like 1/8 inch gauges,
No.
but like anything bigger than that, I'm not. In.
Wrong.
If you take it out of your ear and there's like your lobe like is floppy
Yeah.
and like yeah,
I can't
no,
believe we're talking about this again.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah. Small
Oh.
gauges I can handle.
yeah,
I can handle smaller gauges, but like obviously the bigger the gauge, the worse it is.
Like me and RJ had not a roommate, a classmate back in high school who I had a mini thing with who had like little gauges.
Uh-huh.
And it was RJ's mom.
Yeah.
She's in your class.
Yeah, she got held back a
Yeah.
lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Dang.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, so I agree with both of those icks, so I'll just stick with your guys'
Yeah,
icks.
that's a big ick.
Oh, did you have? Sorry, did you have one?
I was gonna say it again.
Thank you for holding it back. I don't know if we should even add context, but
Yeah,
thank
no.
you. George.
There was something that I'm not allowed to joke about, and I wanted to joke about it twice.
Tattoos are a small to large ick depending on
Location, size, and
location.
content.
For
Yeah,
me,
location, size,
they're a
and
green
content.
flag. I love tats.
Any face tattoo is
Oh, except for
like,
face tattoos. Or hand tattoos.
face tattoos are huge X. Yeah. And
He-
tattoos are X. Neck
Can I-
tattoos are X.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a funny thing about tattoos?
Yeah.
No.
If I personally, for me, tattoos are fine. I assume if somebody has tattoos, I assume they're not interested in me because they'll think I'm a square.
Yeah.
That's
That's
probably
also true.
true.
That's also true.
I feel like if you have tattoos, you like look for other people who have tattoos. That might be
Yeah.
a major assumption I make. But
I have a tattoo, so
I don't think. Yeah.
ladies. I'm thinking
Gentlemen.
about getting my second tattoo. I don't know if I've talked
Tattooed
about this.
people out there.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting my second tattoo. I don't think I've talked
I
about
don't
this.
get tattoos at all.
Yeah, I like tattoos. It's like a way to permanently damage your skin, but in a
Yeah.
colorful way.
Yeah.
So it's sick.
yeah, and it's a little easier to do than like get a design than with like sunburn. If you're gonna try to sunburn an image into your skin.
Yeah. If someone gave me a choice, would you rather be sunburned or get a tattoo? I would get a tattoo.
Yeah.
I'll be honest there.
Yeah. In like Polynesia, in like, way back when I was learning this in my
Moana times.
non survey of non-Western art class that I thought I needed for my art credit. They would literally chisel tattoos into your face basically. Like
Yeah.
it was like so hard that it created like huge rippled scars in your skin and like on your face. Like
It
People
sounds
are
like-
doing stuff like that. Tattooing has been a thing for basically all of human history.
yeah.
There's been like basically as soon as we knew how to sharpen a stick, we were like
Stabbing ourselves with ink.
we were stabbing ourselves with like something that would bark our skin.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much we did it before like
Or
antibiotics.
at least
were a
as soon
thing.
as we could figure out pigments, at least.
Yeah. So there's got to be tattoo slang, like inked. Is that slang? Is that
Ink-
kind of slang?
Ink in general to
This guy
refer
kinda
to. Oh, they
slang.
have nice ink. Ink in
Yeah.
general to refer
Yeah.
to tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that. So
So
right under ick.
sleeve.
almost like-
Does that kind of slang? It's not really.
Referring to like the full
That
arm of
I
tattoo.
think that's jargon.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
jargon.
jargon.
Slang.
Too specific.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels it's insider specific. It's like technically, obviously,
I'd say it's
obviously
borderline, but
people
yeah,
who
probably-
don't have tattoos know what a sleeve, but a sleeve has like there isn't another word for what a sleeve is. It's a definition specifically for like the tattooing community that
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
like
I-
I don't know the like technical definitions of jargon and slang, but like that strikes me as something.
Too
That's
specific.
jargon.
Yeah, it's not like a shortened version of something else.
Yeah. Or like a new
Do you want to
clever
look
way
up
to
the
say it.
definition of jargon?
While he's doing that, I'll come up with more slang.
All right, hold on. Last ick. I had
Lit.
I have lit on here already because we actually talked about lit a while back.
Didn't you have a phrase? What's the phrase?
Literally like a titty.
Yeah,
the
if you
phrase.
say
Sorry,
that,
the,
it's a
the
major
ick
F.
phrase. The ick phrase, which I think I've also talked about before, but I like animals more than people. That's an ick.
Yeah. Oh my God, there's so many ick phrases. I didn't know it was an ick phrase or anything, but remember when we were talking to a former classmate of ours, and
Oh, yeah.
she was
Oh my
talking about her
God.
trip to Europe, and she was like, "I met so many interesting people." That was a huge ick.
Yeah. And
Wait,
just
what?
just the way she was talking about
It's
Europe.
the way she was talking about it. I don't know.
yeah,
got-
she was like
You gotta explain. Hold on.
she was like really like I don't know, she was like just like super like it was like humble braggy. That's what it was. It's like
Yeah.
it was like
It's very
She was
It's
like,
very hipster in the like it was performative. It was like the way she said it felt performative. Like who
yeah,
actually fucking like
yeah.
Okay.
You kind of had to be there, but she was
I
just
kind of,
like,
I think I would have had to be there because on
she
its
Yeah.
own,
said
I
it in
think
a
the phrase
she
is
said
benign.
she said it in a way, yeah.
That really
The
ground your gears.
the phrase is benign itself, but I feel like 7 times out of 10 the person is like bragging when they say it, right?
yeah. It's like a lot of people like when they talk about travel get really like humble braggy and like I don't know, like the trope of like,
It's like clout.
I have a,
It comes across as clout chasing.
I
but
have a
not
video
only
to share
that,
with you guys about this.
but not only that, it's like they have that trope of like being like, oh, everyone has to travel, you have to travel, and like and it just comes across so like privileged and dumb, like
Yeah.
not realizing
Yes.
that like not everyone has the resources to be able to travel.
Yeah.
Like I don't know,
Yeah. 100%.
it's just really annoying.
Yeah, people can kind of get lost in their own bubble.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure it was fun going anywhere, not working for an extended amount of time and being on vacation. Yeah, that's fun
Yeah.
no matter where you go.
Yeah, but I do say that I like animals more than people. But I mean, that's because it's true. But that's not like that's not.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like a lot of the people who say that are assholes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but for
George
me,
included.
it's like I'm socially anxious, and like animals don't make me anxious. So yeah,
It's not a if it okay. No, it's still a Nick.
If
I'm trying
if
to
they
like
say axe instead of ask.
well, that's kind of that's kind of racist. It's like
yeah,
like
and
Jesus,
stick to your guns, bud.
we're gonna get canceled.
I'm gonna start hiccuping. God
is
damn it,
it
RJ.
is it racist or is it racist to say it's racist?
No, it's racist. It's
No.
kind of it's kind of racially
Act-
insensitive because that's associated with a specific kind of speech and a specific kind of subculture. So I think
Is it?
yes. I'm not gonna
I
say
thought it was
what.
gonna be-
I
not
don't
a
know.
Midwest thing.
I don't know, man. I think you're the one who's making assumptions here.
I don't
You're
know.
the one
what-
who's doing the associating. That seems a little racist to me.
I thought it was
that's
just
like
people.
saying that's like saying I don't know, people who like
Say
what's
bet.
like who
I hate Zoomers.
who wear khakis and play golf and have blonde hair and blue eyes suck. It's like, and then if someone's like, hey, you can't say that.
I don't think it's quite the same as that.
No, but then
I
you
don't think
say,
it's quite the same as listing biological traits.
you know what I'm saying though, and then like, but then being like, oh, but I'm not the one making the assumptions or the associations.
I think those are not quite the same thing, but it is funny that you talked about it. So
Or
I
like
appreciate
switch,
it.
or like,
Same difference is much worse.
or like if
I
you say
hate
if
same
you
difference.
Same difference.
No
Yeah.
one should ever say same difference.
or if you say I hate every person that switches L's with R's. It's like you're not necessarily saying outright that you're talking about that a specific type of person, but like you can't really blame other people's minds for going to the stereotypical image that draws up.
I can. I'll blame them. It's their fault.
You're the racist one.
Yeah, it's on them to think to follow that up with. Do you mean
Yeah.
like Asian people? And then if you say,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
yeah, I do.
That kind of. Oh man. Whoa.
Oh,
this
you
is-
said
this is
Asian
like-
people? That's fucked up.
Yeah.
You're the fucked
You're
up
not
one.
supposed to mention Asian.
Mm-hmm.
We need like there's like on the H3 podcast there's like a button because theirs is live, so they have a broadcast delay, and like if one of them says if Ethan says something too fucked up, then they press the button and it goes to like a technical difficulty screen, like, and it cuts the live broadcast. We need that even though this is recorded. Oh.
I was gonna say we would have needed it if George had character on the 2 opportunities he had to so far, but he's been good.
I thought it was 3.
You may have reined it in more quickly on the 3rd.
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
Let's call it 4.
4 right now.
Yeah, we did have this
It's
touchy.
growing.
We did
It's
have
growing
this.
at the moment.
We did have this touchy conversation about racism, but I think we did it with poise in class.
But was it funny? That's the big.
No,
We're not
well,
supposed to
nothing.
be doing it with poison class. We're supposed to be doing it with funny, idiot.
Well, nothing we ever say is funny, so that's kind of. I kind of lowered the bar on this comedy podcast.
I was. We failed at funny. Let's aim for decent.
Yeah, let's aim
Let's
for
aim for-
morally good.
Let's aim for moral.
Let's aim
Okay.
for morally neutral at least.
Is lower the bar worth knowing,
Yeah, I guess
or
so.
raise the bar?
The bar, the bar
bar.
exam is the bar exam worth knowing.
Jumping the shark?
Oh, jumping the
Is
shark.
that used
What?
anymore?
Yeah, people say jumping the shark.
Yeah.
I hear jump the gun.
No,
Yeah.
jumping the shark is like
It's the
when
same
a
thing.
No, it's not. Jumping the gun
What?
is jumping the gun is doing something too early, like too suddenly. And jumping
Or
the shark is when like a show passes its point of being good or something like that. It's a reference
I've
to
never heard that.
Yeah, it's a reference to Happy Days where like there was an episode where one of the characters literally jumped over a shark in like a jet ski or something like that. And that was like the time where a lot of
And-
people said that Happy Days got bad. So now it's used as like when that moment a show became bad, so like is when they jumped the shark. So like
I need to look that up. I've never heard that.
at least that's
Yeah.
my interpretation of the saying.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying would you call that, is that common enough?
I don't know,
Right.
I've heard it a lot.
Jump the
I
shark.
feel like I've definitely heard it. I feel like it's like making too big of a like.
Yeah. I
too
was
big of
sort
a
of right.
move.
I was sort of right. The idiom jumping the shark or jump the shark is a pejorative that is used to argue that a creative work or entity has reached a point in which it has exhausted its core intent and is introducing new ideas that are dissonant with or over-exaggeration of its original purpose. And it is based on...
That feels like way too technical.
And it is based on Happy Days. Fonzie on water skis
Yeah.
in 1977 Happy Days.
Yeah, it's absolutely based on that.
And he jumped the shark. The more you know. Well, the more you guys know. I already knew that.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, I guess.
And honestly, you guys not knowing that was kind of racist against white people. Like that's a
Yeah,
big part of
racist
white
against-
That's
culture.
kinda- yeah.
Well, now it's not racist anymore because we've hit
Yeah.
all our bases
Yeah.
of being equally awful.
Well, we haven't been racist.
Hold on. Let me think of some more races we can insult.
No,
Yeah,
It's possibly true.
I think we should save that
True.
for.
Eskimos
next-
we haven't hit.
Yeah, so we should save that for the Patreon.
Eskimos we
Patreon that
haven't
we
hit.
don't have.
Romanis, Italians. Do they count as a race?
Yeah,
Italians, they just eat pizza and spaghetti all day. Idiots.
yeah. They
I mean, what?
they can't talk without their hands.
Both those foods are good.
Yeah. Elect another fascist, idiots.
Yeah.
All right.
Come at me, Italians.
Oh,
We this podcast gets denounced
How
by
about-
like
The classic Italian groove.
how about rip? As
Pizza
in
and
rip this
fascism.
podcast after this episode.
this is our
Yeah,
funniest
oh yeah,
episode yet.
all the fucking people who are gonna watch our podcast, they're gonna be so mad.
Yep. It's
Not
just
only
me,
watch our
and I'll be mad.
podcast, not only
That's
watch,
true.
not only watch-
Ryobi,
It'll
Ryobi
be
in the comments,
100% of our
like,
viewers.
I can't believe how fucking offensive this.
not only watch the
I
podcast,
I
but
was
get
personally offended because I was personally there recording it.
not only watch the podcast, but get an hour into the podcast. I'm pretty sure our watch rate of
I wouldn't-
strangers drops
I
off.
wouldn't ask my wife to do that.
Yeah, I hate my wife.
I don't do that.
Oh,
No, I
Right.
love my wife. That's why I wouldn't ask her to watch an
Yeah.
hour of our content.
I know. It just sounds like
Actually,
you know
the
how
nicest thing RJ's ever done for her.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy or whatever.
Yeah.
It just sounded like that, but you used your wife, so I don't know.
It's the more wholesome version.
Yeah, I wouldn't force my worst enemy to watch this podcast.
Yeah.
I don't have any enemies.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, how do people make enemies? I feel like you have to. I feel like only
No.
shitty people
Okay.
Make enemies.
make enemies.
If you have enemies, you're probably a piece of shit.
You suck, or you're in politics, I
you.
guess.
Or you just or you have opinions
yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't
And
have
you
any
share
of
them.
those.
online.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I guess we'd have enemies if anyone watched this.
If anyone watched
Yeah.
this, yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, if anyone watched us, we'd have enemies for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you were racist this episode, RJ.
Well, to be fair, I'm racist every episode.
No, you're not. None of us are.
It's like
Everything's
Easter
fine.
eggs. See if you can find the subtle racism.
Please ignore the man behind the curtain.
That's a little game.
We hide little specks of racism throughout the episode.
Yeah, George edits in like
Spot the 6 racisms.
And you get a free Hyundai Elantra.
you get a shout out on the next episode. Comment all the timestamps. Right.
Oh.
All right.
All right, let's re-record.
No.
Shout
Yeah,
out
we're
to the Grand Wizard. He got all 6 of our racisms last episode.
Damn, I didn't even know
Why is
wizards
it
were still
called a racism?
I didn't even know wizards were still a thing. Shout out.
Yeah, thanks, Wizards of the Coast. Very cool.
Yeah.
Cool that they
That's
watch
what
our-
Do you
that's
think
what they
they're related?
that's what they call their CEO is the Grand
only,
Wizard.
The only wizard that I know about, and the only wizard we're going to talk about. All right, so I'm keeping Rip. Definitely belongs here. Rip this podcast.
Oh yeah. Rip.
How
Our-
about?
R.I.P. Rest in pussy.
Yep. You don't need to know what it stands for. Just Rip.
No, that's what you
Um,
got to tell them it stands for.
I'll let them guess.
Okay.
All right. Here's one that I had a question about. So yeah is very common. They probably already know that. Yeah,
What?
no.
I don't even know. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah,
the
it's
fuck up.
yes.
That's not slang. That's just yeah.
That's
Yeah, and then I'm
exactly.
following up with yeah, no, as in like that's the evolution. Is yeah, no worth teaching people?
I don't. I guess. Yeah. No.
Yeah, no,
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
no.
teach him. Yeah. No.
no, yeah. I don't think it doesn't count.
Yeah.
It doesn't count as slang.
Doesn't count. How about yeah, no, yeah?
No.
No,
This is.
I just have to figure that out.
This is.
I don't think yeah, no, yeah comes up often enough, but yeah, no is common.
Yeah, but yeah. No. I barely call that slang.
Yeah,
feel
I
like-
wouldn't really call that slang.
It's just
What
like
do you call it?
saying. Because it's just saying yeah. You
Just saying
acknowledge what
yeah,
they're saying,
no.
and then saying no. That's your answer.
Yeah,
Yeah. No. Not slang.
not
Not,
term for
slang.
it.
I don't know. It's just talking. It's just words.
Just talking. Fantastic. Awesome analysis.
Next one up. Goodbye is
English-
Oh.
Do they need
You-
to know?
Those are not the
Like
same
they
level.
need to know.
Those are not the same level.
I'm okay.
I mean, see by that lot, see ya is slang. If you think
No.
about it.
No, it isn't. How dare you?
Technically it is, but
It
it's
is.
so old that it doesn't count
It
as
is.
slang anymore. I
It
don't
is
think.
not.
Yes, it is.
No. False.
Yes, it is.
It's
Just because
just,
it's because it's extremely common and they probably already know it already doesn't mean it's not slang.
I think it's not slang because it's just shortening the pronunciation of a like slang to me is like completely
It's-
reinventing a word like cap or bet. Like that's not. It's just slightly mispronouncing you. See you.
Did you
see
know?
ya.
Did you know that bukkake is slang?
See you does not imply a farewell on its own. If I say see you,
Yeah.
that could mean I see you. I'm seeing you.
No, it means like see ya. See ya.
George, you're
It means
Okay,
see
we're
you
moving
later.
No, but it means I'll see you. I'll
A
see
minute,
you.
though.
They're just cutting
I'll
off the
see you
later.
in the future.
I will see you later.
No, it's I'll
Is-
see ya.
See ya.
All right, moving on. George is broken. So am I. Dead.
But did you know that?
That falls under George's definition, at least.
Yeah, that's slang. It's also dumb.
Did you know that bukkake is slang?
Yeah,
No, that's jargon, actually.
No, it's slang.
No,
actually,
it's jargon.
that's actually.
It's named after a food dish.
I don't wanna
There's
say-
a food dish called bukkake.
I don't want to say the other slang.
At least I saw that. That could be. I could be falling for misinformation, but it makes sense to me.
Yeah, there's also another one. Like it's considered offensive, even though it has nothing to do with the
Okay. What is the words that you are going to say next?
It's considered
If it has
offensive,
that
even though it has
disclaimer.
nothing to do with the other. Like there's sort of like a offensive slur, short for.
Okay.
But like they're not connected, but it's
Write
the
down the
same word.
timestamp just in case.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it, and then if you guys think I should cut it, I'll cut it. But like,
And
Will
so-
you,
I was
though?
gonna say, are you gonna say pusillanimous? Because I'm pretty sure,
no,
like that actually means what you think it means, and
no,
not.
no,
It has nothing to do with pusillanimous.
no. It mean like okay, coon's age. Like I haven't seen that in a coon's age. It like it
Yeah,
comes from
yeah.
like a tale that or like an old urban legend that raccoons are really long lived, but it has nothing to do with the slang, like the offensive slur. Like people will like look at you weird if you say that one nowadays, because like their immediate connection in their head will go to the offensive slur.
I honestly wouldn't recognize.
It doesn't make sense if you connect it with the offensive.
Yeah,
like, how
I know.
does that work?
It doesn't make sense in any
It's
context.
clearly
I think it's just too dated.
Yeah, it's dated.
Like yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard that one.
Should I cut it?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know, but don't listen to. I'm probably like the least like.
Yeah, you were being subtly racist earlier, so I'm not gonna listen to you.
RJ and I say it's probably fine, but I don't know. It's probably fine.
It's probably fine.
Yeah.
I didn't
If
say it. I
Ryobi
don't
says it's
care.
probably fine, then it's almost definitely fine.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. It is late in the episode. No one's getting this far besides us watching for shorts. So
Yeah.
Unless we make a short out of this one.
Yeah.
That bit's
I
specifically
make that into it. That and me saying
I feel
RJ's
like
being
people say it was
racist.
like, I haven't seen that in like a dog's age.
I've never heard
dogs-
that ever.
Yeah, neither
No,
have I.
Never
dogs
heard
are
dog's
shorter
age
lived.
ever.
Yeah. It should be Turtle's age or like Redwood's
I just say
age.
age.
I haven't seen that in an age.
Yeah.
That sounds
I don't think
stupid.
that sounds
that's
stupid.
dumb. That's dumb. You
Like
suck,
an ice
RJ.
age.
An age just rolls off the tongue poorly.
Yeah.
What do you, no, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. You'd say ages.
Yeah.
I haven't
I'd
seen you
say
in
either
ages.
one.
Well, then you're
No.
an idiot.
Wrong.
This is the yell at RJ episode.
This is it, and we just take turns to yell at one person.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it should be.
You suck. You suck. Oh, you can tell him you suck. That's technically slang. It's short for sucking dick.
Yeah.
So
a lot of slang is like negative
yeah, or
Yeah.
sexual.
or sexual or both.
Oh, you can teach him
Well, a lot of
69ing.
a lot of slang kind of comes about of trying to talk about something without
Them
people who
knowing.
don't know the slang knowing what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's why
like
there's a
kids.
lot of smoking slang,
Yeah.
because like
And why there's a lot
Yeah.
of sexual slang and
yeah,
Very
like,
true.
yeah,
And then stuff like getting around TikTok filters, like unaliving.
yeah. Oh yeah. Like in a video game or like unaliving. Oh, what's the one for
Die in game.
There's
in Minecraft, of course.
I've
In
heard
Minecraft.
like rope yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Buy some rope.
yeah, cut your own dick off and eat it.
Well, that's just that's
That's-
actually that one's fine.
That's
okay.
that's actually not slang.
That's meant to be taken
Is
literally.
dick slang? Dick's probably slang, right?
I mean, I guess so.
in a
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Is that slang?
Johnson slang for? There's a lot of slang for
Yeah,
penis.
Johnson is
Johnson.
definitely slang.
I'm not
Johnson,
teaching Johnson. I'm not teaching that either. I think they
Willie.
probably- they'll learn what they need to learn for that.
One-eyed snake.
Yeah, one-eyed snake. The monster.
Anaconda.
Yeah. Oh,
How about vibe?
chode.
Vibe is
about vibe
is
and not
vibe
vibrator?
slang.
Vibe.
Is
Vibe is
vibe
slang.
slang.
Vibe is
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Is
short
it?
for vibrations.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
She's
wanna ask, is
giving
it one more
me
time?
good vibrations. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it
is.
Can we bring up an is it counter?
No.
Too much effort. For George.
Is it slang?
Yeah.
Is
No.
it?
Yeah. Yeah. it's
Is
slang.
in it? Does in it mean is it? What does in it mean?
Isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
so it is kind of like is it?
How did you? What's going on here?
Because I thought it's just like a nice punctuation to the end of the sentence. Like I'm going to the store. In it, mate. Crikey.
I don't think they would say. I don't think that's the context in
I
which it
feel
would
like
be used, but
somehow
I could be wrong.
I feel like somehow you have listened to more like British stereotypes than actual British people.
George's family, when
At
he
least who
visits,
uses in
they
it.
just fuck with him.
Yeah.
They try to teach him like things that don't. Actually,
Ooh, we can do
That's so
Cockney rhyme
funny.
sling.
they just gaslight him.
Have you heard of
You
Cockney
do not need
rhymes?
to teach them Cockney rhyme
Do you know Cockney rhyme slang?
Scooby Doo.
slang.
Do you know Cockney rhyme
It's also
slang?
stupid as fuck.
Hmm.
It's like
You taught us. way
Oh
back when.
yeah. Oh, on the podcast. Okay.
Yeah.
We had to guess they actually meant, and I don't think we got a single one.
Oh, damn.
And then
You
a
didn't get
dog
many.
is a phone.
Yeah, dog and
phone.
apples. Go up the apples.
Stairs or something.
Yeah, apples and pears stairs.
That's so
Dummies.
fucking so.
I remember the apples bit, and I didn't remember what it said until you said going up. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that makes no sense.
Those are the
Chilling.
only two I ever remember.
Chilling and vibing, I think are both worth.
Oh, Netflix and chill.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
so.
that's kind of worth teaching.
Yeah, especially if they want to hook up with some
Netflix.
hot Americans.
Chill. There are no hot Americans.
Yeah, there is. Look at RJ.
He's taken.
Yeah, all the racists are.
RJ slander. I'd say out of nowhere, but it's very much like a I'm gonna blast you continuously.
This is slant. I'm gonna see my lawyer about that.
And the lawyer's gonna be like, damn, that was a good sick burn. Next
Yeah.
one.
Sorry, you don't have a case.
Get fucking wrecked, you racist piece of shit.
You don't have a case, but you should come up with some
Slander-
Fucking kicks my kneecaps. And
You know, slander is when it's a false accusation, right? Dumbass.
Is comeback slang?
Yeah. Wait, are you
Or is it
talking?
just
Well, it depends if you're talking about coming on someone's back.
no?
yeah,
no.
Oh wait, actually, coming
you
is
teach
slang.
them slang?
Yeah.
Come.
Come is slang.
Teach them all the
Is it?
sex slang.
Yeah, because it comes from
Teach 'em-
like, oh, I'm coming, I'm almost there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it? But it's a different word.
It's spelled differently, but that's where it
It's
comes
only
from.
spelled differently so people know what you're.
Yeah, so they know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Huh.
But
That's where it comes from.
definitely it didn't.
Yeah,
It wasn't originally spelled differently.
I
yeah.
need to look into the etymology of cum.
That's definitely where it comes from.
I mean,
I
you can-
haven't even
you
looked
can-
that
you
up,
can
but I just
see it-
know for a fact. I
can
know in
see
my
it
heart of
based on-
hearts.
You can see it based on the fact that the past tense is came spelt the normal way.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, I
Good
mean,
point.
more of like a when it was adopted sort of thing. I'd be curious to see that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
It was
You know, I did-
absolutely. I would be willing to bet so much money that it was being used to mean semen way before it was spelled cum.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I could see them
Way
using
before.
some fucking
yeah. I'm on RJ's side in
jackass
this one.
word.
Which now I'm on the
Yeah.
wrong side of history, but you know,
Yeah.
is what it is.
Speaking of that, I did like some like New York Times game today.
Speaking
where I
of
was
being
like,
on the wrong side of history.
speaking of history, I did a thing where I had to like place historical events on a timeline, and I had to say like before or after this game, kind of like that game we played. That
yeah,
George
I
had.
was fucking terrible at it.
Wait, what game did we play? Oh,
like
chronology.
placing historical events. Yeah,
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 chronology. I love that game.
chronology. One of them was it talked about it was like in 1896 was when like meeting up with like the term date, like meeting up with like a potential suitor was like in the 1890s.
Yeah.
Started then.
Ah,
That's not that surprising.
But it's like date is kind of slang. It was slang at a time, not anymore.
yeah.
Been
Interesting.
adopted.
Well, that's the thing about slang that I was kind of thinking of earlier when you first started this podcast. It's like slang eventually just
becomes the
yeah,
norm.
just by part of common
depending on the
vernacular.
slang.
Yeah, a lot of it just ends up becoming part of common vernacular.
Yeah.
Like cum
Like
has
that
pretty
in the
much
dictionary.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like cum has reached the point where it's pretty much common vernacular at this point.
When do you think we'll see cum in the dictionary?
Cum
It's
isn't
already-
in the dictionary? It has
Is
to
it
be
in
in the
the
dictionary.
dictionary?
I'm looking it up now.
He's tricked you. He's making you look up cum in the
Webster's-
dictionary like a fool.
My
But yeah,
master,
stuff like-
my master plan continues.
Yeah.
He's
It's
saying
in the
yeah,
dictionary?
yeah, you found it, like you should.
Yeah, it's in Merriam-Webster. Cum,
Yeah.
often vulgar, less common spelling of cum, C-O-M-E. One
Often vulgar?
It
one
can be medical, maybe.
No,
No way,
One-
medical's the other one.
one semen, two orgasm. It is
Ah.
we made it to Merriam-Webster, baby. Let's go.
When did it get added?
Can you imagine
know.
like
Does it
Yesterday.
say?
It says? Oh, I gotta reopen it.
for
I don't
whatever
know.
reason you have to like give like a nut sample or something and the doctor's like, can you please come into this cup?
I would say nut is probably still slang.
Yeah, that's
First-
still slang, right?
First used in 1869.
Jesus Christ, no way.
Damn.
Crazy.
69, nice.
Wait, but then
Holy
it's
shit, that's amazing.
yeah,
Can't be
69
true.
slang?
That
Or is that
cannot
common
be-
enough?
69 is slang.
that's what the dictionary said. 1869. I said
Nice.
69 earlier. I said you could teach them 69ing.
Ah.
So that would
Where
be
do you think
hot.
hang out came from?
Well, people used to hang out at the gallows a lot, so
Yeah.
that's where it comes from.
Because they're just like
It's-
spending time there together.
Yeah, it was like the place to be. It was sort
might
of like
be
the
a
mall.
surfing thing.
Yeah,
Might
let's
have
see.
come from surfing.
Hang out
Maybe not.
origin.
Honestly, RJ, George's explanation of the gallows is more likely than the surfing thing, I think.
Colloquially
I mean,
meaning to be found out is recorded from 1811.
But that's not That's not what it is now, but where does hang out as it is used now from?
Yeah, to spend time together.
In allusion to the custom of hanging out a sign or shingle to indicate one's shop and business.
Is open?
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't seem.
Hang out. Intransitive, as of tongue from the mouth.
I guess it's often used as an invitation. It's like, hey, I'm gonna hang out my sign, and now you can spend time in my store.
Yeah, that doesn't seem quite. I can see that evolving. You know, there being steps to evolve. You know,
Yeah.
you know what I'm trying to say. In the sense of time. Oh wait. Says teen slang sense of spend time first recorded in 1951.
Okay.
Oh, it comes
Okay,
from hang around, as in like to loiter.
Hang around, but hang around. Even
Where does hang
seems like-
around come from then?
I don't know. Hang
Yeah,
around origin.
hang is like the weird thing. How did it mean loiter instead of?
I guess there would be like dudes like leaning and they're like hanging. I don't know.
Yes. I mean, yeah, hanging is like being static in one spot, kind of being attached to something.
Hang around means to stay or linger in a place. The idiom hang around is commonly used in the English language with a variety of meanings that have evolved over time. It is believed to have originated in the early 20th century and has since become part of everyday speech.
Early 1900s.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's-
Yeah, I got a couple. I think we've kind of
Run its
Nut,
course.
do you-
hit a
did
good
you
time
teach
here.
them nut?
I'm not writing. I'll write nut, but I'm not gonna tell them.
Yeah.
If they guess, they guess.
Yeah. To not to fucking cream my jeans. Do you have cream my jeans?
I don't. Funny enough,
Oh, cream pie? You're missing a lot of these.
You have to teach them
if
all the porn
if
ones.
it's a tag
Yeah.
on Pornhub, I'm not teaching it.
Facial, ebony, Asian,
Are you shitting me?
Milf.
threesome, MILF, GILF.
Stop me if I'm wrong, but I think Asian is pretty self-explanatory. I don't think that's slang.
Oh, I thought we were just doing Pornhub tags now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm saying if it's a Pornhub tag, I'm
Category
not
on
teaching it.
Pornhub.
BBC, BBW.
Fuck. Okay, those maybe, but I'm still not teaching it. Those might need explanation, but I'm not teaching those.
Yeah. Well, then you're doing them a disservice.
You come to class and you're like, I'd like to give a presentation for the class.
Okay, Ryo people, why is your dick out?
Okay, but why are you teaching us English words? We all already speak English. That's why we're in this class, to learn Japanese.
Dumbass. You fail. You get no credits, which would have happened even if you passed, but still. Okay. What did we used to do? Recommendations?
Recommendations.
Or corrections? I don't have any corrections because I haven't watched this podcast in 3 months.
I watched the episode today.
I've never
but
watched this podcast.
I had no corrections because our last episode is actually pretty good. In my
Oh, it
opinion.
was? Nice. I should
Not
watch
this,
it.
not this one. This one's kind of fucking blows, but
Yeah, we kind of went off the rails with this one. It's because we took like a month hiatus again, and
yep.
we
that's
got
what
away with
I
that
don't know. I was
once.
laughing a lot for this one.
Yeah, I was laughing
Yeah, but
too,
I-
but I
this-
don't think
this
we
is-
earned the laughs.
This is in the manner of like, wow, this is super not funny to anyone
Of
except
course.
us.
Of course. Why else would we be laughing? Because we're funny.
It's because we're funnily unfunny.
No,
Yeah.
Funny.
it's too hyper specific and stupid to
Yeah.
be funny to
and-
anyone else.
Yeah.
It's funny because I know like at
We're
the
the
words
only
I'm
ones who are
saying.
ever going to watch it. We're the only ones it needs to be funny for.
Actually, our most recent episode has
Not with that
3
atti-
views.
Not with that attitude, RJ.
And
Yeah,
I didn't
count
watch
the-
it.
Count the number of people here.
Well, you said you didn't.
And you didn't
don't
watch
watch
it.
True.
it.
That's true. That's true. Right.
So-
We watched it 3 times.
No, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it 3 times.
That would be such
don't know
a
if that would
time
count.
commitment. You watched it all the way through 3 times.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I gotta say, watching this podcast or like a short movie, this podcast is not worth it.
Depends on the movie.
Yeah, it
you can
really
have-
depends on the
Yeah,
movie.
it depends on the movie.
You could do something else while having this in the background. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's
You can
true,
listen to
that's true.
this.
You can just listen to
The beauty
us.
of podcasts.
Yeah. Like I usually when I'm looking for shorts, I listen to this while I'm playing like, I don't know, Torio or some shit. Anyway.
I don't know if we got anything for this
Okay.
one.
So well, we have the short of me calling RJ racist.
That's not a short. That's like a whole 10-minute segment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll make it a montage.
Yeah, it's a montage.
Montage of RJ being racist.
Yeah, and you can make it like
It's
MLG
20 hours long.
themes too. Just like throw
Clearly-
it back.
It's
12
clearly
years.
like voice clipped of me like saying like single syllables to like make me say the most offensive shit ever.
Yeah, the,
Hitler did good things. It's just
the
like,
goal
I didn't
the goal
say
for
that.
the goal for this podcast is to get enough content that we can get like an AI voice generator for us.
Yeah, and then we don't have to actually do the podcast.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
can take a break
Yeah.
from all this hard work. Okay. Recommendations. I've probably recommended her before, but I'm gonna butcher her name. I don't know how her name is said, but Mahalia. She's like a British R&B slash pop singer. She's really good. Some good songs. Consistency. He's Mine. Simmer featuring Burner Boy. Good Company.
It could be Mahalia.
Mahalia.
Yeah, one of those.
Regular People. Yeah, listen to all of those songs.
Throw them in that YouTube playlist, boy.
Oh yeah.
All right, I got a vocab word.
Alrighty.
I could have saved it for Halloween, but it's on my mind right now. I learned spider.
Ah,
Japanese, it's kumo,
interesting.
which is, here's a bonus. Kuma, I'm pretty sure, is bear. So gotta be sure not to confuse those two.
Huh. That reminds me that in Mandarin, chu with one of the accents is mountain, but chu with another, or no, maybe it was cho. I can't remember. But there was like ugly was very similar to another word that was also pretty common, and just by using it with like the wrong accent, you could accidentally call someone ugly.
Good.
Yeah.
They probably deserve it.
Yeah.
This might be one of our more incendiary episodes.
I know.
Yeah.
You think?
Yes, I do.
I don't think so.
Ripping this fact whole hog from an actual real YouTuber.
Boo.
Yeah. I just thought it was so cool when I heard it is that there is a star cluster known as the Pleiades, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like myths, like folklore and stuff, like talking about them, like various things, and they're sometimes known as the Seven Sisters,
Hmm.
even though there's only like 6 stars in that cluster
Hmm.
that are visible right now. But like I forget how long ago it was, but like thousands and thousands and thousands of years back, there would have been like 7 stars visible,
One
and a
died.
lot of
Did one star die?
I think it like our position in the universe has changed or something like that. Like it either dimmed or our position changed, so now star is kind of behind another one of the other ones that's brighter, and it's not really
Oh.
visible.
Ah.
But a bunch of like folklore talks about these stars like that are connected to the stars, and they have a bunch of stories where there were 7 sisters and like one of them leaves or something,
One of
or
them
there's
ate
like
the
a
other.
group of 7 and one of them leaves
Ah.
or
Like
dies or
how
something. Yeah.
like how gluttony ate wrath, so now there's only 6 deadly sins.
And it's like it was like something like 10,000 years since there's like 7 visible stars or something like that. Maybe not that long, but
There's clearly
it's like damn, these stories have like the traditions these stories are pulling from
They've lasted
must
longer than the star.
it must be insanely like ancient for basically any human record.
yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, you reminded me of this because you said like facts you got from a YouTuber. Like I just saw the very like I hovered over a video and it like previewed and it was one of these like 100 amazing facts thing.
Uh-huh.
And one of them like it seems super obvious to me now that I've heard the fact, but I just never thought of it before.
Yeah.
But they like there's no such thing
There's
as
so many of those.
there's no such thing as baby carrots. They're just shaved down regular carrots.
Yep.
And as soon as I heard that, I was like, "Oh my god, obviously,
Of course,
of
yeah.
course." But then, like, I just had never thought of it. I love facts
They're
like that.
just like first I think it was like they found a way to market like the good parts of otherwise like grody looking carrots,
Yeah, yeah.
and now I think they're so popular that they just like
They make them.
they just make them. Period.
Yeah,
You can use good carrots. You can use bad carrots.
yeah,
We
love
got a
baby
bunch of
carrots.
baby carrots going out.
yeah,
And you just turn the
Everyone's all
rest into
about
like shaved
them.
carrot.
yeah. I hate raw vegetable. Like, and I'm tangenting again, but I hate any raw vegetable. I will not eat any. Like, I'll eat carrots cooked, or I'll eat broccoli cooked, or I'll eat. The only vegetable I'll eat raw is onion. I love raw onion.
Why? Okay, that's like one
Yeah,
of the, okay.
onion, tomato.
No, I can't even do raw tomato. I have to do cooked
That's
tomato.
wild.
I can't do raw vegetables. They're so gross. They
I can
taste.
do raw carrots, but like it's not like I prefer them raw.
Mm,
And I pretty much have to have like a ranch dip. So it's like
yeah.
Crunchy.
it's not really doing me. It's cheating.
Yeah.
It is. Ranch is a
Okay.
crush.
There's celery, but only if I'm also eating peanut butter. Like
Yeah, I can only do celery in soup. Like I can't eat raw celery or like in an
not even
Asian
with peanut
dish.
butter.
No.
Celery is like basically useless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't feel bad not eating
Celery's
celery.
entirely useless.
It's like, well, it's not useless for like it's used
Unless you
to
want to
like
burn calories.
For
It-
texture.
yeah, or well, it's used.
Yeah.
It's part of the holy trinity of like celery, carrots, and onions, which is the base of a lot of French soups and stuff like that, and
It
sauces.
Yeah, it's the
seems
wor-
weird
it's
to
the
put
worst part.
celery in a soup because like
Of the Trinity.
it doesn't have a great texture and it's completely flavorless.
It's
Like,
not completely flavorless. It's part of the holy trinity. It adds flavor to the holy trinity.
Nah, just use onion. More onion.
Yeah.
Yeah, onions dope. Okay,
Or
anyway,
something else like tomato.
thanks for watching Ryobi and George in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh, I think he's implying RJ's getting canceled.
No, I'm saying RJ doesn't watch the podcast, but we do.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
were saying, yeah, and just enjoy watching the two of us because RJ won't be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be arrested by the racism police.
Oh,